a land filled with magic and adventure, a land rich with its biodiversity, a land whose wildlife, people, and areas have touched our hearts beyond comprehension, a land unparalleled, the jewel of Africa, Tanzania. It seems as though we went to sleep in one world and woke up in another, with more in common than ever before, a faceless enemy, COVID-19. With most people confined to their homes, we as custodians of our wildlife are on the front lines, fighting for those that have no voice, our wildlife, our areas, and our local communities. Our family's most important life's work has been to be stewards, with implementing an effective conservation and wildlife management program. We believe that the involvement of local communities and providing them with direct benefits from consumptive tourism is not only instrumental, but also key to achieving the protection of the Tanzanian wildlife for generations to come. As we know, the reality of Africa is unlike anywhere in the world. While people remain in the shelter of their homes, local communities surrounding our hunting concessions continue reaping the resources that we have dedicated our lives to protect. Due to the lack of safaris and revenue generated during these unprecedented times, our greatest fear is not being able to continue with our anti-poaching and community development efforts. All that we have done and accomplished over the decades in our areas will be in vain. What has taken years of blood, sweat, and tears can be undone within a matter of months. As hunters, we have always been directly invested in every facet of nature, where our actions have always spoken louder than our words. It is in times of adversity that we are tested, and that has never been more true than today. We speak to you all not as our clients and friends, but as members of the Tanzanian Big Game Safaris family. You are the most important aspect of the conservation equation, because without you, all that we do would be impossible. In these times of uncertainty, there is one thing that we are certain of, that we will not stop fighting for our wildlife, and promise each and every one of you that the Africa you remember will still be there waiting for you and calling you when the tide begins to change, so that we may all once again hear her call, and so we may all once again leave our footprints in her sand.